Next, you're going to want to put a decent amount of thermal paste on your processors, on your GPU and CPU. I use about probably a small size pea. Like, if just imagine a pea, just a little bit smaller than that, right dab in the middle, and then you put your heat sinks on. I didn't use the X clamp fix on these. I still use these X clamps because once it's fixed, well, I use the oven method on all of my Xboxes, including this one, and this failed the oven method. I tried it twice, and so now it's just, I got all these spare parts, which is kind of nice. Yes. Okay, so I'll show you the top of the Xbox and how I mounted it. Pretty simple. This bracket here, come on, there we go. This bracket here was just like this one on the side. I just cut it, bent these downwards, wedged this in, and put a screw in it. And then for these here, I mounted it right to the fan. I drilled 2 small holes, and these are just regular PC screws. I put a couple of washers in there so the fan blades don't rub up against. I don't know if you can quite see that. And that's the hole I drilled to bring the wires through, the power and the 2 sensors. And that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. Please feel free to subscribe and to rate and comment. Thank you very much. Okay, well, after playing around for a little bit, I managed to do a little better job with the cable management. And I put these little business cards on here like everybody else seems to do. There was quite a gap between here. I didn't want to put tape because the CPU heatsink here heats up pretty hot, and I don't want it smelling like burning electrical tape, so I just did a little extension, but I didn't want to cover too much of it up or else that'd defeat the whole purpose of the fan. Another mod that I did and I forgot to mention, here, let me just spin this around. Is the back of the Xbox. I cut out these grates. I just used a Dremel and came along and just cut it all out, so there's not much more blocking it except for this back piece. I've even seen guys cut this whole plastic piece out as well, and it's just the fans that are exposed, but I decided to leave that so it still looks you know, like an Xbox in the back. But that wire mesh actually it cuts down on some of the airflow. And here she is all assembled again. CPU's at 30, GPU 32. The CPU usually sits around, I think, 38 degrees while gaming, and the GPU goes up to around 42 while gaming, and that's with the fan on low. With the fan on high, I think it drops about 3 degrees. I might post a video of gameplay later on. But that's it. If you guys have any questions, please ask. Make sure you rate and subscribe. Thank you very much.